Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. My name is Leo and today you're cooking with me. As you can see from the title of this video, today we're making a gorgeous chocolate raspberry cake. The raspberry filling is so juicy and soft, it really goes perfectly with the chocolate. And to top it all off are the fresh raspberries. They really complete this fruity chocolate combination. For this and many other recipes, subscribe and hit the like button. Support the channel and enjoy the videos. Thank you so much. Let's get on to the recipe. To make this chocolate raspberry delight, you'll need 170 grams of cooking chocolate, 80 grams of butter, 4 eggs, 225 grams of sugar, a pinch of salt, 30 grams of flour, 450 grams of raspberries, 350 grams of Greek yogurt, 4 tablespoons of lemon juice, 9 sheets of gelatin, 400 grams of heavy cream, 3 tablespoons of raspberry juice, 1 pack of clear cake glaze, and 2 tablespoons of sugar. Whew! Now that's what I call a list of ingredients. Don't worry, it will all be worth it in the end. We're gonna make the chocolate base first. Let's begin. Turn the oven on and set it at 360 Fahrenheit or 180 Celsius. Now grab a bowl and melt the 170 grams of chocolate along with the 80 grams of butter. Use a double boiler or a microwave. If you're using a microwave, melt the butter and chocolate in 30-second intervals on medium heat while taking it out and mixing it every 30 seconds until it's completely melted. You should have a nice smooth and creamy texture. Now set it aside and let it cool down a little. While that's cooling down, grab another bowl and add 4 eggs, 100 grams of sugar and a pinch of salt. Mix everything using a mixer. It should take you about 3 to 4 minutes, so don't stop mixing it. After the texture is nice and creamy, add the melted butter and chocolate and mix everything very well using a whisk. Next thing you want to do is use a sieve and sift 30 grams of flour in the mixture. Again, use a whisk and mix the flour in until it's completely dispersed. And you're all done! All that's left to do is put the batter in the baking tray and let it bake. Grease up the sides of the baking tray using a bit of butter. For the bottom, use a baking sheet. Cut it so that it fits perfectly into the mold. Pour the batter in the mold and bake it for 15 to 18 minutes or until the batter has become nice and firm. Check if it's done by sticking a toothpick in the center, and if the toothpick comes out clean, then your cake is done. Turn the oven off and take the baking tray out. Let the cake sit for an hour and cool down. After it's cooled down, don't forget to remove the baking sheet from the bottom. Just reminding you, don't say I didn't warn you. After removing the baking sheet, leave the chocolate base in the tray. Okay, half the job is done. Now for the filling and the coating. After the chocolate base has cooled down, begin preparing the creamy raspberry filling. Use a blender and blend 300 grams of fresh or frozen raspberries. Put the raspberry puree through a sieve and remove all the little seeds from it to get a nice and smooth texture. Put the raspberry puree in a bowl along with 125 grams of sugar, 350 grams of Greek yogurt and 4 tablespoons of lemon juice. Mix it all together to get a thick pink colored cream. Put it in the fridge and let it sit. Prepare the gelatin as the instructions on the package say. You can either use gelatin sheets or gelatin powder. Just remember that 1 pack of gelatin powder equals 6 gelatin sheets, so use 1.5 packs of gelatin powder. Okay, the gelatin is ready. Now take the raspberry cream out of the fridge and mix the gelatin in. It's important that you mix it in very well. Spread everything evenly and put it back in the fridge. Whew! We're almost done. Hang in there, your cake is almost ready. Grab a bowl and pour 400 milliliters of heavy cream in it. Use a mixer and mix the sweet cream until it thickens up and stiff peaks start to form. As soon as you see the raspberry cream is starting to firm up, pour in the heavy cream and again, mix it well so you get a nice uniform consistency. And now finally, spread it evenly all over the chocolate base. After a couple of minutes, get your fresh raspberries out and plant them on the surface in any way you like. We're so close to the end! I can already taste the cake. Prepare 250 milliliters of water, 3 tablespoons of raspberry juice, 1 pack of clear cake glaze, and the amount of sugar that's stated on the back of the pack. Mix everything according to the instructions on the pack. I used 2 tablespoons of sugar, mixed it with the powder, then added it to the water and raspberry juice. I slowly heated it up until it came to a boil. Now let it cool down a little bit, not completely because it will firm up and you won't be able to pour it over the cake. When it's reached the right temperature, pour the glaze over the cake and let it cover the entire surface. It should firm up in seconds and give a nice gelatinous glaze to your cake. And now all that's left to do is let the cake sit in the fridge for at least 2 hours. After that, take it out of the fridge, remove the sides of the tray, slice it and serve it. Doesn't that look beautiful? Wow, look at all those colors. So delicious. Want a slice? Here, let me serve you one. There we go. Look how gorgeous that is. Is it weird that I want to eat the entire cake? No? Okay, enjoy. Wait. Let me have a bite and taste it. So good. Don't mind if I have another one. If you make this cake, I guarantee you won't be doing much talking. Your mouth will be full of cake. Unfortunately, we've come to an end of yet another video. If you want more delicious recipes, head over to my channel, choose what you want to eat, and enjoy! I'll see you in the next one. Bye!